Good evening, Aquarius. Welcome to Spiritual Warriors Tarot. This will be your zodiacal reading for the month of December 2022. I bought an oracle deck called Britney Spears Oracle. Yes, I did. I'm a fan. Don't judge. And I pulled a card for you, and you got the Blue Jean Queen. Alright? Just hold on here a second, because I was reading it a little bit. It sounds very Aquarius. Hold on. Okay. The Blue Jean Queen. A red carpet outfit that went down in history. Britney and her then boyfriend Justin Timberlake showed up at the American Music Awards in 2001 in full-on denim outfits. From Britney's strapless patchwork mermaid gown to Justin's jean suit, complete with a denim cowboy hat. It was a look, and it's still being talked about today. Katy Perry even paid homage to it with a denim red carpet dress of her own. The Blue Jean moment was a perfect example of Britney's personal style. A little bit Hollywood with a lot of authentic country charm. The Blue Jean Queen is a fabulous reminder to be yourself, whether it's a big event or a Monday at the office. Alright, Aquarius, remember that. Be yourself, no matter what the place or case may be. And this deck, I give credit where credit's due, right? It was written by Karen Nesvik, a very nice looking lady, lives in St. Paul, Minnesota with her lovely husband. So that is that, and let's get on to the reading. I invoke thee, E-A-O, that thou wilt send Haru, the great angel, set over the operations of this hidden wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Aquarius, a little housekeeping. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the information should be in the description box. My website, email, phone number. It's very easy to get a hold of me. What else? Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, please like the video if you like it. And please subscribe to the channel if you like what I do here on the channel. It helps it. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope you're having a good Sagittarian season. With all that being said, let's do it to it, Aquarius. Spirit, what do we have for pure... Oh yeah, this will be a Tree of Life reading, and we are using Thoth Tarot. Alright. Spirit, pure consciousness for Aquarius. What do we have, please? Alright. Science. Aquarian energy. Mercury in Aquarius. Six of Swords. Alright, wisdom. Actions that the Aquarian can take in the month of December. Also, the observer. Third person point of view. Please. Four of Wands. Completion. Aries energy. Venus in Aries, I believe. Okay. Up next, Binah, understanding. What is it that Aquarius needs to understand in the month of December? Also, what is being observed? Ruled by Saturn, your rulership. Please. Okay, the Nine of Discs. Lord of Gain. Virgo energy. Very nice. Alright. Now we're across the Abyss. Into Chesed, things you need to be grateful for. The subjective experience, ruled by Jupiter. Please. Oh boy. Seven of Discs, failure. Alright. Strength, or challenges that you may face. Severity, ruled by Mars. Please. Three of Discs, Lord of Works, or Great Works. Alright. Beauty. Advice from Spirit. Tippereth. The Philosopher's Stone, ruled by the Sun, please. The Fool. Very interesting. Your thoughts and emotions. The What and the Will. Ruled by Venus. Victory, please. The Knight of Wands. Fiery aspect of fire. Methods or means. The how and the way. Ruled by Mercury. Glory. Please. The universe. Curious. Alright, up next. Personal subconscious. Subconscious beliefs. The foundation. Christ consciousness. Ruled by the moon. Please. The tower. Mars energy. Last but not least, your overall outcome, overall energy. Malkuth, the kingdom, your embodiment, ruled by the earth, please. Fortune. Alright, Aquarius. Thank you, spirits, and thank you, Aquarius, for being here. Always a pleasure, and this is a very interesting spread, probably the most interesting spread of the month. So let's get into it. At the head of the tree here, you have science. This is your card, Mercury and Aquarius. And if you see here, there's 6 different swords pointing to the cross, and what it basically says is that sometimes you have to try different things, right? You have to go at things from a different angle. You can't always do the same thing all the time. Otherwise, nothing will get done, right? But seriously, yeah, this speaks of when something's not going right. It's like, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. I know. What's that thing called? What's it called? No, the other thing. Yeah, we need science. Yes, scientific approach. Let's use that. Let's be scientific about things. All right? If this doesn't work, let's try that. If that doesn't work, let's try that. If that works a little bit, we'll stick a pin in that, and then we'll try this. We'll try everything we need to do until we find what works best for us. Okay, Aquarius? So this is in your pure consciousness, and in the month of December, I feel like maybe things aren't going as smoothly as possible for you, and you're trying to find a way to make it better. Because that's what you do, Aquarius. You make things better, and you don't care how it's done, who says what about it. And Mercury has to do with communication. So I feel like this energy, this mental energy, is being someone's second nature to you. It's like you don't even notice it. And maybe you don't. And that's fine. I'm just here to let you know that this is in your pure consciousness. You are trying to make something work with science. Beautiful card. Okay. Let's continue. Wisdom. 4 of Wands. Completion. Lord of Completion. This is a card that says something has worked, right? We had the Ace of Wands. We could create anything. The 2 of Wands, Dominion, right? And we have control. And then 3 of Wands, Virtue. We have to be patient, wait for something to happen. And then, boom, 4 of Wands, completion. It worked. It's done with. It's the pizza pie a little bit. We have the Ibis here, and then I think Horus, but don't quote me on that. And as for wisdom, I feel like Spirit was telling you to see that something has come to an end. Maybe you finished a book, or you finished a great work. You got works coming up. Maybe you finished something that you wanted to do. Maybe it ended well, maybe it ended not so well, but you went for it, you tried, and you did it, and now it's over. And now Wise Money says to kind of recognize that fact. And this is coming up in the place of fire, so it is well dignified. It's almost like a congratulations from Spirit. Good job, you did it. Whatever it was. Maybe you got married, maybe you had some kids. Whatever you did, Aquarius, you know what you did, and good job. Recognize it, celebrate it, do whatever you want to do with it, but know that it has happened. And take it in, observe it. Alright? Alright, next up is your rulership. And what I mean by that is, well, there's rulerships and exaltations, and rulership is what the universe has like groomed you to do, let's say, and exaltation is where you just like to chill. And you don't have an exaltation, but you do have a rulership, and that's Saturn. And Saturn has to do with discipline and limitations and all this kind of stuff, but we'll not get into that now. But this, here, Binah, understanding, this is what you need to understand, the Lord of Gain. Elementally looks okay. It's coming up under the pillar of severity. So, you're doing really well. In layman's terms, just looking at this, you're doing really well. And yeah, completion, boom, Lord of Gain. This is a card of independence, success, independence, achievement, doing something all by yourself, not necessarily for yourself, but by yourself, building up a company for yourself, building up a house for yourself, building a life for yourself. That's kind of the energy of this card. It's Virgo energy. It's very, very good energy. It's kind of like the height of success by yourself, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to understand that not necessarily that you've reached the height of your success, but you are doing well for yourself. You have this completion here, and on the surface of things, it looks like you're doing very well, so understand that. And this is also what's being observed by you in the month of December, on the surface level, that you're doing very well, and you will continue to keep doing well because it's in your rulership. Alright, now we cross the abyss. And this is where form starts to take form. Seven of Discs, failure. Now this is, it's under the divine masculine. This is things you need to be grateful for. I know, Spirit, why would they want to be grateful for failure? The greatest teacher failure is, right? That's what The Last Jedi says, but don't like that movie too much, but I do like that line. Yes, I do. Okay. This kind of failure is, let me turn it down a bit. This kind of failure is like, my tarot teacher puts it, he was a personal trainer, and sometimes when like you work out so much and then you work so hard that the muscles just give out and you can't like lift anything, and just, they give out, they fail. It's that kind of energy. It's not necessarily you try to jump off a building and fly and then you hit the ground crashing. It's not so dramatic. Alright, we have vegetation here, and see, it's just dried up. It wasn't watered, it wasn't cared for, it wasn't, right? And we have symbols here that I believe symbolize the people that made the deck, but, you know, don't quote me on that. But see, it's a very dry card, very dark card, and it just says that something didn't work out. Something didn't work out for whatever reason, right? Maybe you didn't put all you had into it, maybe you didn't really care about it. Whatever the reasons are, they're only kind of important to you. What is important for me to let you know is that it's okay. It's okay to fail, but accept it. If you can accept it and move on from it, that's even better. And this is coming up under the subjective experience, so I feel like for you, in the month of December, you're feeling not too great, right? On the surface, like, you're making money, you're getting things done, but in your mind, it's like, okay, but there's something else, there's something missing, I gotta keep trying something else, because I don't feel like a success necessarily. This card is also known the Lord of not succeeding or something really mean like that. You know, it's Crowley. Yeah. Okay, so you're feeling like you need to be something more than what you are, Aquarius. And that's very Aquarius of you. It's like it's not enough. Which brings us to the next card. Okay. Your challenges or your strengths. And the objective world. Three of Discs. Work. Capricorn energy. I believe their rulership is also Saturn. It's not important. Alright, so we have Three of Discs here, and this is Earth energy, and See this pyramid here? It's a pyramid, but it's up from way, 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 way up in the sky, right? And we have the 3 discs here, and it's like laser focus, right? Like a Terminator. You know, focus, targeting, right? And this gray stuff here, it's just like, it's like when you're focused on something and you're so focused on it, you know, everything else kind of drifts away into space. Ozymandias, that poem, the low and level sands drift far away. That's what all this gray stuff is, right? It's like it could be anything, but it's nothing also because you are so focused on this great pyramid here, this great work. But I'm getting the feeling that you don't want to be working this month in December, or work just feels like, it's a little dramatic and gross, but that's the kind of feeling I'm getting here for you, Aquarius. Just like, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired of work. I'm tired of it not working out. I'm already very highly successful. I've completed so many things. And all these things I'm trying, maybe some of them aren't working. So it's kind of a drag. It's a bit of a drag. Alright, on the surface, everything's looking good. But when things start to take form and I actually have to get the strength to build this next pyramid and really focus my mind, it's a little hard this month. That's all. Alright, let's continue. Your beauty, your advice from spirit. It's a breath. The Fool. It's time to start again. I know, it's time to start again. But maybe not also, but we'll get into that. Yes, this is your advice from spirit, the Fool. The Fool is the first card in all the tarot, right? The Fool is the beginning, and without the Fool, there would be no more tarot cards. So you need the Fool. You need to have this kind of energy every now and then, right? This guy, he looks like a maniac, right? And he kind of is, right? He's wearing green, right? He's got a tiger biting on his leg. He don't care, right? He's got a chalice in one hand, something else in the other. We have the 3 rings symbolizing the 3 different states of nothingness. It's a whole thing. I won't get into it right now. See, his feet are not well placed on the ground. What I know about the Fool is that he's got to start something new. He's got to take a new beginning. He's got to take a leap of faith, as it were, on something. Now, maybe you need to take a break from the work. Maybe you need to do something that's not work. Or maybe you need to do something. Maybe you feel compelled to do something that feels, in your mind, foolish. Now, what would feel foolish to an Aquarius mind, I feel, would be like going to a party, going to a bar, I don't know. But this is in your beauty, and this is also well dignified, right? Air and air. And it's your advice from spirit. So if there's something that you want to do that might feel silly, do that. If there's something you feel like you could do, but it's like, nah, but that's just not me. That's not Aquarius. Excuse me. Who are you? Well, this is the best looking version of you, according to this tree. Do it. Take the leap. Get that tiger off of you. That's your advice from spirit. Very interesting. Alright. We continue. Also, remember that the Fool doesn't care. The Fool really doesn't care. That's the good and bad part about him. He's ignorant. He doesn't know any better. Right? And that's also his power. He can do things because he doesn't know any better. What, there's a tiger biting me? That's cool. What is the tiger? I should be scared? Why? I've never seen this thing before. Hey, little buddy. Oh, yeah, it kind of hurts. That's kind of the energy of the Fool, right? He doesn't know any better. Take the leap. Okay. We move on to your thoughts and emotions. Boom. Also, not Knight of Wands, excuse me. Fire of Fire. This is well dignified, and this is very interesting to me because, as I said here before, it looks like you're tired here with works and the failure, but on an emotional level, you want to be out there, right? The Fire of Fire is like lightning. That's what the element is, Fire of Fire. And you see this guy, right? His horse is erect, right? And his flame is on fire, and the fire is beneath him, and he's going out, and nothing is going to stop him whatsoever. And it's spiritual energy. And in my life, when I have this kind of energy, it's almost like madness. It's almost like, okay, I've been waiting to do something all day. It's not working out. You know what? You want something done? Do it yourself. I'm going to do it myself. I don't care what it takes, right? I'm going to do the thing and get it done. And I don't care if I'm really tired afterwards, if I'm just drained, if it kills me, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to do it. That's who this guy is. That's who you are, Aquarius. Or at least that's how you're feeling this month. So maybe works isn't a weakness. Maybe you're not feeling, maybe you're feeling more like, oh, I gotta do something. I just don't know what it is. Or I don't want to take that leap. But if you have this in your emotional center, which you do on the tree, nothing's going to stop you from doing something. So know that. You know. You know what it is. 9-7. Okay. Now this is funny. The universe. This is methods or means. The how and the way. Okay? And it's under Mercury, which is a planet of communication. The universe is the end, right? We have the Fool, the beginning, and then boom, 21, the end of the major arcana, right? We have this big eye here, right? And then the 4 different signs here. One is Aquarius, and we have this goddess lady dancing around, who is also a snake. It's a very strange card. It's known as the World in most tarot decks, but here it's called the Universe. So I feel like you need to understand that something is at an end. Perhaps it was a failure. But something is at an end. And once you realize that something is at an end, something has, even on a surface level, come to completion, right? Then you'll be able to get out of there, spiritually speaking. Get out of this. And be able to focus more on this. It works. I feel like you will get to this eventually, but right here, so your science and your pure consciousness, it's going to take you a little bit of time, Aquarius, to realize that something has come to an end. And this kind of end, it's not like a project or a work. It's more like the Fool is the beginning, right? It's you go from the Fool to the universe and then back to the Fool again. Once you realize something has come to an end, you'll feel it. And you'll know it. And this is how you go about things in the month of December. You realize something has come to an end. Alright, let's continue. Subconscious beliefs, we have the Tower. I know, but just take it easy. Alright, the Tower comes after the Devil. And it's just when you've been spending too much time with the Devil and then something collapses, something that brought you structure and security in your life has now crumbled and fallen, and it's gone. Right? You have this big mouth right here that is just shooting flames like a dragon. Right? And there's also a lot of implications here that I won't get into. But yeah, just burn this Tower down, and we have the Eye of Horus right here, looking after everything. And it's a very weird card. It just means one thing has come to an end, and it sucks, right? I often compare it to with my stool, right? If my stool broke right now, it would suck. I would hurt myself. I would cry if I were a child. But I might buy a better chair, right? And then be more comfortable later. Now, your path, I've been studying the paths, right? The Hebrew alphabet. Your path goes from, here on the tree, I wish you could see it, goes from Tower to Knight of Wands. So I feel like when this moment happens, that's what sparks you into action. Or that's what gets you out of this kind of lull. I don't want to do anything. I'm failing. I might be feeling sorry for myself. I don't want to take this leap with the Fool. When you see this Tower happen, that's what springs you into action, right? Like a superhero, right? It's like, what's going on, right? Oh, that's not there? Okay, I got it. No problem. I'll take care of it. This is your path. From the Tower to the Knight of Wands. The Tower is what's going to set you into action. And this is in your subconscious. This is in your emotions. This is your subconscious. Your emotions are everywhere. So once you feel this has come to an end, this tower, you're off and running. Subconscious. Last but not least, this is very interesting. This is what everything in here amounts to in the month of December. Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, okay? Alright, we have a lot of things going on. We got this crocodile here. We got the Sphinx. And then we got this other thing here. I think it's a snake. And the card just basically says the wheel just keeps turning and turning, right? So you have all these different things going on here, right? You have success, you have failure, you have beginnings, you have ends, and it never stops, Aquarius. It never stops, right? That's life, that's Saturn, that's discipline, that's Blue Jean Brittany, that's everything, all right? What's important for you to know is the best thing you can do for yourself when this comes up is to stay in the center, right? The things on the outside will always change, right? You might be the Sphinx one day, and then the alligator another day, right? Or try to talk to the snake. No. You don't want to be with those guys. You want to be right here in the middle, so that no matter what happens around you, you stay the same. Not the same even, but bad fortune or good fortune, you keep the same attitude. You don't let it affect you too much. That's what I can say about this card. Now maybe that's not the case for you. Alright, this is the head of the tree, this is the bottom, right? Pure consciousness, overall outcome. This is what's in your mind. I need to keep trying things. And the world is just like, alright, try this. It's a pretty cool comparison if you're looking at them back to back, right? I need to keep trying. And the world keeps throwing you different things. But you'll be okay. I feel, alright? Fortune. Or, as it's known in other decks, Wheel of Fortune, right? And in other decks too, you want to stay right in the center there. Alright, Aquarius. Remember the Fool, right? That's your advice. How you go about doing something is the universe, an ending. And when this tower happens, when you feel it in your subconscious, this is your path. To the Knight of Wands. Fire, fire. Also well dignified too. So that's it. That's the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. Again, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you liked the channel, please smash that subscribe button, as they say. Have a good holiday season. And until next time, sayonara. Don't gang on you, Aquarius. Alright? Take it easy. Bye-bye.